Look what is behind me. We are checking out one of my favorite 37920 neighborhoods. It is called Serenity River. That is an old silo. It is on the water. It is beautiful. It is amazing. Let's drive around and check it out. So, things I love about this neighborhood. First of all, you see sidewalks over here, number one. Number two, it is just about 40 homes, and they are all like custom built. There's not really, like, there was some ones that the builder built before, like, someone snagged it, but then the majority of these are custom built homes. You see a lot of ranchers, like 1.5 stories. There's a couple basement ranchers in here, but just a really nice vibe. And they are newer, but they're not necessarily right on top of each other, so that's really cool. And then this neighborhood is really just like a giant U. So what we have is this road here, like, loops around how we just looped around from the front, and now starting from this blue house, all of these homes are on the water. So and when I say on the water, I mean on the French Broad River. So I think that is so cool. I just think this neighborhood is awesome, and it's just so quaint. It's flat. Everyone has a flat yard. You see a lot of just like oversized porches and brick and beautiful stuff. Awesome, like, garages. Love it. There is also like a community boat ramp where you can go put your paddle board. So I'm going to take you down there real fast. Okay, so this is a fishing dock slash, you can put your paddle board, canoe, etc. in the water. So for those homes that are not on water frontage, they can access the water this way. And so this is French Broad water. So the Holston is just kind of sits north of this, and if you kept going down, you'd be right at the Tennessee River. So yeah, super cool. It is flowing today, as you can see, but yeah, a great place for a paddleboard, canoe, fishing, etc. Super cool. And it is for the neighborhood, by the way. So as I said, this row of houses sits on the water, and they have, some of them have docks, but for the community itself, you have water access through that fishing paddleboard canoe dock I just showed you. So I think that is awesome. I also love that there are sidewalks in this neighborhood. Even though this is like a very wide space, you don't necessarily need them, but I just think a sidewalk makes everything just looks nice, you know? And so you can see there's certainly like a type of aesthetic here, but the other reason I like this neighborhood is because it's not like, you don't see the same house over and over again. Like, you would know, like, oh, I'm driving into my house, not into my neighbor's house that's identical to mine. And then you also have a mix of people that live here, from people that have retired, and this is like, you know, kind of their dream home, to families. And we are locationally pretty close to downtown. We are super close to South Knoxville. You're super accessible to I-40, the I-40 11E exit, which is close to Sam's Club, etc. So locationally, super convenient. This would be a great location if you had someone that's working downtown and then someone working in Sevierville or Dandridge, Kodak, etc. So a really great and easy location. And this, I also like this neighborhood because I have a dream of like being able to walk out of my house and ride my bike or run or walk, and I can't necessarily really do that. So for that reason, I just love this neighborhood. So I wanted to share it with you because it's one of my favorites. Let's check out exactly where Serenity River is. Now, this is a super niche neighborhood. It is gated waterfront in South Knoxville, which gated waterfront in general, like, we don't have a ton of gated. We don't have a ton of, like, I'll just say we don't have a ton of gated. So the fact that it's gated plus waterfront in South Knoxville, all really great things. So I want to show you exactly on the map where this is. So it's definitely something to be aware of. If you find a neighborhood, if you find something in this neighborhood, you got to snatch it, because not a ton of transacting and turning over, but I wanted to show you, like, this type of property does exist. And I just love the neighborhood, so I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so let me share with you the map. Okay. So this is the French Broad River, as it says. I'm gonna zoom out, obviously, but what we did as we're driving is we came in and then I turned right. We went down this way, and then this is where the little dock was to launch kayaks. This is the community like fishing dock. These properties are all waterfront, as you can see. And then the rest of these are just, you know, part of the community. Now, even like my friend's house, she's in one of these over here on this side, and you can still see the water. And they have this little creek. That's kind of cool. So anyways, that being said, and then the little pavilion, that's what this little thing is right there. Which, why would I not actually change this view for you? Yeah, so you can see better. So essentially, you see water frontage here. This is the community little fishing dock, and then you see French Broad. So I'm gonna zoom out so you can see that this is John Sevier, South Knox, and it's almost as far east as you can go in South Knox. Because, so if you look, here is, like, here's New Hopewell, here's John Sevier, right? And then if I look at just a 37920 zip code map, which is what this is, we are over in this area, right? So we are very close to that zip code line when it comes to Serenity River neighborhood. What did you think? That is Serenity River, one of my favorite South Knox neighborhoods in an area that you probably didn't know about. It's minutes, like 4 minutes to the Starbucks, which includes the Lowe's, the Home Depot, the Walmart, the Freddy's, the Salsaritas. There's a boutique there, the Food City, Carm, all kinds of stuff. It's about as far south as you can, or southeast as you can go without venturing over into East Knoxville. So really great location, a water frontage that's not right downtown. So it's kind of a very niche neighborhood, but I just love the feel, love the vibe. If you have questions or want to know more about Serenity River, as always, give me a call and I'll see you next time.